or even the most
Champion dungeons.
experienced necromancer. Freed from the trappings of their humanity, they plied their terrible trade anew. The dead reviving the dead, on and on, down the years. Forever.
I don't think I actually got to the Necromancer the last time I tried this, because I got destroyed so badly in the actual dungeon itself.
Ah, I see, yeah.
A devil walks these halls. Only the
I think my crew's a bit better equipped this time round, if only for the fact that we're designed to hit roll number 4 because of these goddamn banner standard bear things. Because these guys are just the worst.
Yeah, they really suck.
He has 45 health. That's a lot of health for someone who's in an awkward position. And he can revive people, can he? Like if there's a corpse on the ground, he just picks them up.
Yeah, I think he does that.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Well, seems like they do.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
I hate to give you breakthrough because you're going to get pushed back by the other lads doing things.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
There's also a short dungeon with Antiquarian trying to get some gold going. I'm wasting a lot of gold.
Yeah, like, I'm lucky with the bank providing me with so much money. Surprise? Really? I'm a Mac, like, come on.
Yeah. I've got the bank myself, but it's not really doing much considering I just need to keep spending gold at the moment. And that's why I'm going to try and do some stuff with the Antiquarian for a bit to try and gain some reserves.
Yeah, bring your stock back up.
Particularly as you know, I lost my Hellion. I had a lot of funds invested into it.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy.
Okay, nice turn of exploration, we're going to go
Oh, jeez.
all the way down there. I think we can skip those 2 rooms.
Yeah, this is going a bit as well as I expected so far. Insatiable ghouls are a nuisance.
Which one's those again? I forget.
Big zombie guys with 3 skulls in their chest who can just like throw a skull at you and crit you for 24 damage.
Oh yeah, that skull toss is a terrible move. Oh, now I remember why I don't bring this bounty hunter much. We've got compulsive, I think it is. Yeah, I need to get rid of that. Which is especially annoying considering I've got my antiquarian, which I want to interact with things. pretty sure with 8 rooms I can skip 2 of them, can't I, for 90%? Maybe it's only one.
Yeah. Sorry, yeah. You can skip 1 room, I think. Not 100% sure.
Yeah, 1. I'll go down and back up, yeah.
See if we just chain stun my Vestal, goddamn.
Jesters aren't really very useful in the higher dungeons, but they're pretty hilarious in lower level ones where you just spam buffs and just get rid of everyone's stress.
Yeah, I'm thinking this. I might have to retreat from this one, Joe, because this party is not doing very well. I think it'll do okay against the boss if I get there. Just in general fight, it's not doing very well.
Oh, that's a shame.
Prodigious size alone does not.
What setup have you got there?
Oh, I've got the Hellion, a Crusader, Highwayman, and a Vestal. Because I had the idea of like the Highwayman and Crusader swapping positions, and the Crusader can keep Holy Lancing the Necromancer when I get to him. But then when there's things in the front row, like I have like 2 people who want to be in the front positions, and it's not working out that well.
That's a shame. Well, it sounds like it should be a party that worked.
Yeah.
Maybe you just change your skills around after the fight.
I thought that, yeah, but also we have any other skills I can use. I did unlock Inspiring Cry, which would let me heal with, get rid of stress and stuff while he reads at the back, unable to do anything else. But
yeah, I usually have that one equipped.
I'll push on for a little while. I think if I can get to the boss, it'll be fine. It's just getting to the boss is proving to be murderous.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Iron Swan keeps hitting for really low numbers as well, which doesn't help.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
It's like 9 and 10 damage a time, as opposed to potential like 20. It's like, come on, just hit them a little bit harder, please.
Obliterated. Success so clearly in view.
So you can kill this guy.
Shamble Alfred, yeah, no, we're not going to be interacting with that game. Not champion difficulty.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Those things won't die.
Have you tried hitting it?
I am trying to hit it, yes.
What the hell is that?
It's not going quite to plan, though. Okay, now it's dead. Because I killed the The Swine came just before you joined as well, or you invited me, which is good.
Nice.
That fight went surprisingly well, actually.
Well struck.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to retreat from this one because this party is not working.
Driven into the mud.
That's a shame.
Yeah, I mean they're gonna take a stress hit from that as well, aren't they?
Yes.
Wounds to be tended. Lessons to be learned.
Yeah, the Hellion just wasn't able to do anything because of the fact that they were getting shuffled around.
The sane world and that unplumbed dimension of delirium are tenuously thin here.
So there's no point in trying to push on and end up losing someone.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Which is a shame because the Necromancer Lord had a nice trinket if I managed to beat him. Can't remember what it was now. I think it was a Martyr Seal, but you know, would have been to get, but not worth losing people for.
No, definitely not.
Right, we could try taking on the Swine God. Who can we bring on for that? I'm not the Arbalist, but Arbalist is tired.
There's a hell of a debuff I got from that trap. Minus 20 dodge and minus 5 speed for 11 rounds.
Yeah, some of the traps can get really, really nasty.
I mean, it was the door right outside the the final room as well, so lucky I had some herbs to get rid of it. Oh, and there's no fight in the room, but you know. That came out of that short dungeon with 11,490 gold. It's not bad.
Not bad at all.
A handful of
We'll do a short dungeon apprentice just to give my heroes time and the de-stressing before I try and go for the Necromancer Lord again.
Okay, well, see what other people can take. Oh, I get a free upgrade to a building, this town event. Well, I think I might use that on getting rank 5 weapons.
Gilded icons and dogmatic rituals.
Yeah, weaponsmithing 5 would be pretty good.
Tonic against the bloodshed.
Maybe armorsmithing 5 would be more useful. Nah, weapons. Stab things better. I want to another dungeon, I think, on easy with my antiquarian. Not easy, no, short. Yeah, this is another exploration that one do. Let's take someone who isn't this bounty hunter then. Oh wait. Stagecoach. Still no replacement Hellions, and I haven't seen a leper in like the past, I don't know, 20 weeks I think. So, that's what I remember.
Sucks a bit, Joe.
Yeah, I want a leper, I want a replacement Hellion. But it's fine. We're gonna save gold at the moment. Maybe we're gonna... No. Save all gold. Actually, I could pick up that level 0 antiquarian in the stagecoach just so she can maybe go along to another dungeon when this one gets too stressed.
Not the worst idea.
Just keep throwing antiquarians into dungeons for a while until I get a stockpile of gold. As soon as I get like a good number, like about probably 100,000 or so, then the interest should just keep me forever in stock. Unless I go, you know, crazy on upgrades sometimes, but that's kind of my theory.
Hold some water, I think.
I want to replace my... that guy. No. It's all by level again. There you go. Hey, well, there's that. Okay. About Dogmaster. Well. What skills can be put on him? Oh, he's set up for being in rank 2 already. That's good. Pretty sure I got a really good dog trinket earlier. Or not, maybe I didn't get it. It's not this, but... Oh, maybe I didn't do the dungeon for that one then. That sucks.
It does suck.
Now, I can't remember what it is now or what it did, but like I remember like seeing it and thinking, that's really good for a handmaster. minus 20% accuracy is stress above 70. That's an okay disease I can live with at the moment. I don't need to go kill that, keep this guy going. Yeah, we'll go to this one.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Yeah, short to the wield. Some food, shovels, a couple of random enemies, a couple of bandages, barbecue, one of those, torches. Okay, away we go.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
The Jester can't hit the front row from where he is. That's stupid.
I think he only has one. Oh no, Dirk Stab can. Finale can if you have it, but I don't. Yeah, I always ever stick my Jester in like rank 3. And then he can
he can hit ranks 2 and 3, no bother, just not anything else.
But when he gets to that point though in the fight, I just use him to spam his stress heal on people who need it.
Yeah, given it's the first fight, there's not really a lot of stress to heal yet.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
But like, he's really worth using in kind of like the lower level dungeons with lower level people just for battle ballad.
That is exactly why he's currently here.
Yeah, it's a great skill. That's pretty much the entire thing I do with him. Just use that skill and then stress heal. Unless there's a few things to actually hit. And I don't need them at the moment. But yeah, it's kind of a shame you can't really hit rank from, like, I could probably replace, I don't know, maybe Harvest with Dirk Stab. So you can stab something in the front row, but... I mean, because that moves him forward, that's why I don't use it. Because I don't want to...
Yeah, and I don't want to move him forward because it will upset the eliminations of attack time.
Like, not with this group setup at least that I have. I mean, maybe if you're using a party with like a Grave Robber and a Highwayman, that'd be okay to reposition him. Because they can position him back, I guess, but... not...
Yeah, I better should bring along because I need to get to 6 at some point, and I need to do a short mission because all of my level 6 people I was going to bring to Necromancer are all incredibly stressed because we had to retreat from the Necromancer, so...
Yeah, but that's why he's in this group, because he's with my Antiquarian all the time, just while we're doing like lower level stuff for loot, so he can gain some resolve XP.
Yeah.
I realise now that I've never actually seen some of the animation, because I've never used like Dirk Stab, I've never used Finale, I've never used any of those skills, like in all the time I've played this game.
Well struck.
I'm also yet to understand exactly what I'm supposed to do with a shield breaker because they just don't seem great really at all. I have a feeling I probably just have the wrong skills on. Maybe I should try and use them with a Highwayman with the dancing kind of thing, because a lot of the moves seem to have them moving forward and backward.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I don't have that character, so I've never used it. I don't really know what skills are good for it, sadly. I'm thinking I should have bought more than 3 shovels now. I've already used 2 in the first 2 rooms.
What went to dungeon again?
Short.
You're probably fine.
But you know.
Death by inches.
Stun this guy.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. Great is the weapon that cuts on its own. Inspiration
Oh, I thought it was
and
empty.
improvement.
Never mind.
Oh wow, that's a lot of stuff I just pulled out of that tent.
Unforeseen.
I'll take a picture of this for you, mate.
Was it filled with goodies?
It was like I've never seen that many loot
Success
items come out of a single
clearly
thing
in
before.
view.
Wow.
Or is it merely a trick
I'll
of
send
the
you a picture
light?
of it. It's just like a tent, and there's I don't use anything on it. It's pretty great.
The ground quakes. As victories mount, so too will resistance.
What? Why did I just use that move? I didn't want to do that.
Spent. Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
I was going to go up the main obstacle, so we're going to go left instead. I might use that shovel as only when you have to.
I'm just going to mute myself for a minute because one of my housemates is having a shower. So.
Slowly, gently.
Hopefully that requires anti-venom drugs don't have them, so it's going to be low. Scout pulse, nice. Let's drop
a trifling victory,
that thing.
But a victory nonetheless.
Oh, it's my last torch. Let's just use it. Away we go.
We will find all manner of great and terrible things in this watery tomb.
I think this is the last drink. Nope, one more then, so we can have one more fight.
No amount of
or maybe two, because we're fighting that one.
Stains of such fearsome piety.
We're not in a battle ballad, we can use stress reduction. I'm going to try to murder these really hard right now. And we almost had murdered him hard. Now he's dead. Okay, last room. Last room, back to the hamlet. Not a bad amount of gold from that. Would rather more. Got a lot of helms though. That sucks. That kind of sucks. That's okay. I don't like Plutomania on anything. I'll have to go fix that on my Jester. God damn it. The Shrieker has stolen 8 of your trinkets. Fantastic. We're going to have to go deal with the Shrieker now. Lucky we have quite a few high-level people at the moment to deal with this. So let's go work out a group. So let's say flagellant for applying bleed and hitting for good damage. Going an occultist for marking. Pretty sure it's a dodge mark, isn't it? Yeah. Could have a grave robber. Two should be quite happy for his damage.
Well, the shower stopped at last, so I can put my phone back on. Also, rip on the Sheikah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to deal with this now. What could we have in position 4? Probably a Vestal, I guess, for healing. No, we've got an occultist for healing, if I need to. Who's actually my best occultist? You've got rank 4 skills and rank 4 equipment. You have rank 4 skills and rank 3 and 4 equipment, so it's Roger. Roger the occultist we're taking.
I really don't know what party to bring for this Necromancer Lord, Joe. I really don't. I keep looking over everyone's like, yeah, but you can't hit this, yeah, but you can't hit that, and
When I did him, I just used the the very default starting party of Highwayman, Crusader, Vestal, and Plague Doctor. Like, I think that's the only party I've ever used against any variation of the Necromancer. So I mostly used the Crusader just to stay in slot 1 to just slam stuff at the front, or occasionally hit the Necromancer if we clear enough. While the Highwayman mostly just stabby and shooty things on the Necromancer guy, and Plague Doctor blokes him up.
Yeah, it does sound like it worked pretty well. And a Plague Doctor would be a much better third choice than what I had before of the Hellion, because the Hellion wasn't able to hit him when you moved back.
Like that setup has just never failed me against any variant of the Necromancer Lord, so that's what I recommend at least.
So Reynolds and Dismas, and yourself then, since you're a Plague Doctor, and the Vestal for healing.
Yeah, like I didn't put Holy Lance on the Crusader because like he never moved from position 1 or 2, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know what to bring to the 4th slot against the Shriek. I'm thinking maybe my Arbalist, because he'll probably be marked, so you can shoot him.
The thing is, bear in mind, like, what I discovered when I fought the Shrieker myself, with him having, like I just had the Arbalist marking him for the entire fight, so everyone else could hit, because he was reducing his dodge.
That's true, so maybe not that one. Maybe... Okay, so I'm not going to mark him much, maybe I should bring the Vestal instead of the Occultist. She can just focus on healing, and I'll have someone do a lot of damage as well in rank 3. Actually, this might be a good setup. I've got an idea. I've got Flagellant, Highwayman, Grave Robber, and then Vestal.
Yeah, the Flagellant's definitely a good choice, because he'll be able to bring himself back from death's door and hopefully take some of the hits.
Yeah, and like the Highwayman and the Grave Robber, they can be doing lunging and throwing daggers and stuff to just hammer him as much as possible. Hopefully. Then the Vestal heals, or occasionally, drops lightning bolts. I think that'll work. I think this setup will work good.
No.
I think we want to bring that to increase his bleed skill chance. No, we've got to do the usual setup.
I'm thinking with this being champion, I should probably bring a ring of plus 12 accuracy, a focus ring, instead of having having more damage on Dismas. Because at least when he's riposting, he'll be able to hit things more.
Yeah, that could work pretty good.
I wish I had some unholy damage things or something, but I don't, so...
I could bring Wolf's Tassel Trophy on one character just for the 3% crit to not size 1, even though he won't be marked much. Extra crit on the Grave Rob is always nice. I don't think of anything that gives more crit than that.
Oh, damn.
Indeed, anything particularly better for her.
I forgot you've got Corvid's Appetite, Joe.
That's the food eating one, isn't it? Like
it is, yeah.
Stress, you
eat twice as much food.
Yeah, that sounds like me.
I believe I have a solution to that on someone else, though. A trinket that stops you from eating. Yeah. Minus 100% food consumed. So that probably cancels it out?
That sounds about right.
The only thing is to do that then, to counter that quirk that you've got, I'll have to lose some blight skill chance, but that's okay.
He doesn't have particularly high blight resist from what I remember, so that should.
And you have the Blasphemous Vial on for plus 20% blight anyway, so. Alright, I'll give that a go. And when party dies, I can blame you, Joe.
Excellent, excellent. Like, the Crusade is nice because all the skills have extra damage to harm the Holy, which is, you know, good.
What I'm going to be fighting.
Yeah. What else did I have equipped for my vessel usually? Genuinely not sure. Not the Sacred Scroll because it's rubbish. Oh yeah, there's one of the heads. It was Junior's.
Yeah, I'll bring some Laudanum this time because the guys were giving me horror. And we won't try and load out for getting treasure at all. We'll load out for survival because we're killing bosses. That's the main thing.
That's a good plan.
I brought my colleagues.
I'm gonna hit the giant spot.
Necromancer lost one of my heads.
Or even the most experienced necromancer. Freed from the trappings of their humanity, they plied their terrible trade anew. The dead reviving the dead weird. On and on down the years.
Thought I unequipped
forever.
It did. Oh god, when I moved to stress at some point, maybe she lost it. There's my log. Oh, it's stupid. It'd be one of the trinkets he stole. That's where it's gone. Alright, so no Junior's head. Let's just put a Chirurgeon's Charms for plus 15% healing. That'll do. She didn't have great trinkets, sadly. I think this will be a good group to try and take out the guy, the crow. Let's fix this up, so we'll take that, that one, and that one.
It seems like the Necromancer Lord always has a very similar looking map, which is always terrible. It's like going through 10 rooms to get to him.
Yeah. Skills. Oh, let's upgrade these skills. Okay, let's
A fortune
save all that.
waiting to be spent.
Really trust
The only-
this game.
The only benefit to this terrible room layout is I can generally predict where the boss is going to be because it's one big long goddamn gauntlet.
Yeah, that usually helps a bit. Okay, let's go take on this horrid shrieker. Get the trinkets back.
And definitely not get murdered.
Yes. Cannot retreat from this crest, but you will not proceed. Still in back. I don't need anything except for some bandages, don't I? Yeah.
Bring lots of bandages, yeah. Maybe some debuff things in case you've got like a Hellion or whatever.
No, I don't really set up. It's, I've got a Vestal, Grave Robber, Highwayman, and Flagellant. So,
Bring some additional herbs for the Flagellant then, just in case you end up using the Exsanguinate or Redeem or whatever. Because he gets that debuff to his damage afterwards.
that's true, I'll bring these herbs. Yeah, I'll just bring 6 herbs, why not? Just in case.
Considering it's only like $600, it's not really worth worrying about.
No. Alright, let's go, people. Could start with 6 damage from my Vestal. Nothing hilarious, 6 damage crit there from my tracking shot.
Well, every little helps, you know.
Yeah. Ah, he actually does, the crow does apply a debuff of actual minus accuracy to people. So that's something I forgot about.
And you have those herbs in.
Slowly, gently. This is how a
It's
life
almost
is
like I
taken.
knew that.
Indeed.
I like to pretend I did and was trying to help you, but I actually just didn't know.
It's fair.
You said you were bringing a Flagellant, and that's why oh, for Pete's sake, I thought it'd be a good idea. Goddamn stupid giant skeletons. Just slamming the entire party for like 10 damage and a crit on one, just because.
Yeah, that's
Size
pretty
alone does
nasty.
not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Right, I think let's get rid of a negative quirk, so. Oh, Joe, you can get that then. That might get rid of your Corvus Appetite. Nope, got rid of Autonomanophobia.
Ooh,
Which I don't know
that
what
was
that
a
is.
horrible crit. Oh, this is a waste of a move, but gonna have to do it to make sure she doesn't die. God, Redeem is so good. Or the claim rather.
Yeah, it's really good.
Like, yeah, just save her from dying from the bleed, which is what I'm for.
Dazed, reeling, about to break.
Right.
Did something bad happen?
No, just an opening round tempting goblet for 32 stress on you, Joe. And then a crit from the Arbalist for another 13 stress. And you're now on 4 of 38 health after 2 attacks from the enemy.
Oh boy. That's
Yeah.
not good, dude. Not good at all.
Not the way I wanted that fight to start, no.
No.
please fix Joe. Personal.
The slow death.
Come on, sick. No, no sick crit for me.
Unforgiving.
Most damage that does.
Cursed champion falls.
And the crow's dead.
A devastating
Nice.
blow.
That went well. One person went to death's door, but you know, Reclaim was good enough to save her.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
No one died, no one got enormously stressed either. Everyone just came out about half stress. Let's see. Well, that sucks. I've got a disease on my Vestal I need to remove. It's minus 10% damage, minus 3 speed, and minus 10% health. That sucks.
That's quite a lot of
Because
minuses.
of that. Yeah. And your namesake, my Slangement, he got Corvid's Grace, which is plus 6 dodge and plus 25% move resist, which is nice.
That's pretty good for a 5-1.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Like, dodge isn't particularly great for Flashmans, but you know, it's still...
Yeah, dodge is still a nice thing to have
Move
generally, but
resist
the move resist
Yeah.
more is really good.
It's nice, yeah. That's... So you've got 2 bounty hunters in this event. I don't really want them there. Especially if one has kleptomaniac, you know, you can just go away.
Destroyed.
Plus, from the events, aren't they always like level 0?
Yeah, they are, yeah. Another week, no leper, no Hellion.
How many people do you have coming in your stagecoach?
Only 4 of them, I haven't upgraded it much. I'm going to start upgrading it soon though. Like, my focus has been upgrading other buildings.
Joe, these
Yeah,
things in this dungeon do not like you very much.
No?
They try to stress you out as much as they can.
Is the Plague Doctor the currently highest stress thing?
At the moment, yes. But what I mean is just like,
Yeah,
I'm fighting
okay.
a couple of maggots, and they're just like, yep, gonna eat Joe. Yep, gonna eat Joe.
Yeah, maggots really like going for things in slot 3 it seems. Or maybe 4.
Obliterated.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you were aware, but like, you know, stress dealers, like they will... Like, it's in their programming to focus people who have the highest stress, generally.
Yeah,
They've
because
got a high-
they're more likely to get stressed out entirely.
Yeah. I think I might do some transferring of my, you know, heirlooms. Should hopefully get up to maybe upgrade this. Because that need to use those. Actually, you know what? Let's get this first.
That was a super
I don't
effective
need
surprise
that.
round there.
I don't really need rank 5 armor yet.
Broken. Maintain the
Then I
offensive.
don't want to actually spend money on it at the moment.
Yeah, rank 5 weapons are way more important than rank 5 armor. A for dealing more damage, and B for having more speed.
Yeah, I've got access to them now, but I'm start buying them soon. Like, my plan is to just save up some more gold, so hopefully the 5% interest will start ticking over better when I have a higher amount. Then I'll start spending. It's strange though as well, like the flagship weapon costs like double of everyone else's for some reason.
That's weird. Does he have like a negative quirk or something that makes it more expensive? Because I know there's stuff
No,
that can make it cheaper.
No, I think it's just straight up a thing that his stuff costs more because I think he's a DLC character. Like I think your spear lady is the same there. I think.
The ground
Maybe I haven't really been using her to upgrade her, so.
But like for his Rank 5 weapons, 4,200 gold, but for everyone else it's 2,800.
Yeah, that's
so it's not quite double, but you know, it's still like more.
It's higher enough.
Yeah.
A death by inches.
Okay, that's dealt with. I've got my trinkets back. All those people are a bit stressed, but I'll let them just rest in town to drop it. Actually, I want to send someone to get her please move.
Give them no quarter.
Time to find some short dungeons. Send the antiquarian out again.
He needs more need busts.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
We're going to drop into slot 3 there. I want to bring my Jester, but he's got Plutomania. That means he'll interact with things.
Doesn't mean he steals them all, so that's okay.
Yeah, but I want my antiquarian to interact with things.
Ah, yes, yes. That would not be the useful thing.
Actually, I'll spend 1,000 gold to get rid of that so you can come along next time. Bring along this rank 1 grave robber, I guess.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Level up a 3rd occultist. No, I don't need a 3rd occultist.
Decimated. Continue the onslaught.
Well, that's possibly the best I've ever seen a fight go in Champion difficulty.
Yeah, man.
Two brigands and a musketeer, Joe. And I put Dismas in riposte and successfully killed one in the first turn. And then the R2 attacked, everybody dodged, and he riposted both of them to death.
Very nice. That's always good.
Joe, would I be crazy? I have this idea, you see. I found one of those statues that gives you a buff that gives you 30% extra damage until you camp. And I have that on Dismas just now. I'm thinking maybe I won't camp before the boss.
Yes. I did one of the bosses, I don't remember which, but I managed to find 2 of those statues, so everyone was like super buffed.
Yeah.
And then I just camped after the boss just to remove stress. It was good. Okay, it's good to do, like, if you don't need the healing and stress before the boss.
Well, that's the thing, though, is like,
the buffs.
I could possibly use both of those as well. Like, healing isn't too bad at the moment because I'm keeping on top of it with the vessel, but people are like 30% stress. Not super stressed.
Yeah.
But stressed enough.
Yeah. I mean, that boss doesn't really do a lot of stress moves. Like, he's got a couple, but like nothing like some of the others from what I remember.
I still have a good few rooms. I have 3 more rooms to go to get to him, you see, so that's the other thing.
So, yeah, it might be worth not camping. Like, yeah.
Okay, so he's dead.
I don't know why I have a 3rd occultist. Really. I'd probably fire him. I think it's because he came in at rank 3 off the stagecoach, so I was like, oh, I'll keep that for level 3.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
I don't know who to take. Take the great one. Right, apparently this party has a custom title of the Relentless Tide.
Promises success.
Oh, who's that?
Antiquarian, Grave Robber, Abomination, and Man-at-Arms.
Interesting.
Yeah. I'll just give it a short exploration in the estate. Not the estate, the ruins, because that'll be the easiest one. I should probably check the trinkets.
A handsome reward for a task well performed. The match is struck. A blazing star is born. Hacks laden with loot are often low on supplies. The light, the promise of safety.
Yeah, so I want to save gold and then go spending some gold and upgrading skills and things. That's what I'm supposed to do.
Good plan. Yeah, I'm gonna have to count for you, Joe, because you're up to 75 stress now.
Oh, that's pretty bad, yeah.
I mean, you'd probably be okay, but I don't know.
Let's got a scouting post that just revealed like half the rooms on this map. That's pretty nice. So there's 8 rooms. We'll skip that one. We'll just go big saving.
You're on 98 stress now, Joe.
Bloody hell, mate.
You've taken a few stress eats.
This momentum. Push on to the task's
Yeah, it's not good, really.
The thing is, I'm just looking at what I can actually do if I camp. You see, I can give you minus 15% stress for the next 4 battles.
Awesome.
And I can give you minus 15 stress from the Crusader, and that's it. So I don't know if it's worth camping really to help you with your stress because of the fact that, you know, it's going to be like minus 30 at best. As opposed to if I continue, I've got that 30% damage buff from Dismas, so that might just be better. Yeah, let's not camp. Let's continue on our merry way. You never know, Joe. Maybe you'll get virtuous.
Maybe.
I mean, you've got equipment on that gives you... Well, it doesn't affect your virtue chance at all, so...
Awesome.
I also don't see a number for virtue chance, or resistances or anything, to see how you actually...
I can't remember where it is myself. If it even...
In Radiance,
if it even is somewhere. I'm trying to say.
Right, everybody, we've got some food to spare, so let's eat.
That was a terrible heirloom chest that I used a key on. We got like 700 gold and a journal page. That was it.
Hey, journal pages, they're not very good. But there's something to collect, so...
Yeah.
Right, we're in theoretically better shape for the boss this time because we managed to get to him without everyone being half dead. Apart from Joel being incredibly stressed. God, he's got 215 health, Joel. 215! That's a lot.
Yeah. It is a fair bit. But if you just pretty much dedicate your plague dogs and just spamming blight on him, it'll stack up pretty good.
Robo-Joe Prime's resolve is tested. Selfish.
Oh, blimey. Nice.
Self-preservation is paramount at any cost.
I think I refuse healing with that sometimes. Might remember.
Selfish sounds kind of silly that way, though. Wouldn't that make you more likely to want to heal yourself as opposed to, or not heal others or something?
Maybe. Maybe I'm thinking of the other one. There's like a bunch of them.
So I got a 20% chance of stunning the Necromancer. Yeah, just shoot him.
All the scout boxes.
On the plus side, the Crusader is hitting him for like 20 damage a hit. Shield me while I concoct another batch. Oh, he moved himself backwards, Joe.
Yeah.
That's not the worst, you know. Like, he can still use his moves from back there. That's fine.
Yeah. That's fine.
And he keeps making more skeletons. Yeah, that's he just made one of the giant skeletons, so that's kind of bad for me. And I'm guessing I just want to kind of ignore the things he makes because he'll just make more of them, right?
Yeah, but like they can do some solid damage. I usually dedicate my Crusaders to just hitting them a lot, and occasionally my Highwayman might point blank blast one.
Yeah, because now he's in the back row, like I can't actually hit him with the Crusaders, so yeah, I'm gonna have to deal with the big guy at the front. I'll just keep plate grenading him. Stack up blight forever.
Like stuns are pretty useful as well if you've got the stun move on your Crusader.
Yeah, but these guys got high stun resist, so I think I'm better off just trying to murder them than trying to stun them.
Yeah, well, I'll do whatever you think is right, you know.
Please stop missing, guys. I really could use you not missing. Oh, Jesus. Enemy crits are just getting ridiculous.
Yeah, man.
32 on Renault there.
Mortality clarified in a single
17
strike.
on you.
Oh boy.
No one's in death door yet though, so it's fine. I'm gonna keep hammering them.
That's alright. Oh, there's a good bit of gold there.
The bigger the
Go on
beast,
this dungeon.
the greater the glory.
lucky out of these 5, still no leper or replacement value.
Right, you're mine, buddy.
How quickly the tide turns.
Riposted to death.
Nice.
That was stressful.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
You got a fear of Eldritch as well, Joe. We're going to have to get rid of that, I think.
Brilliant. My namesake is not having a good time with it, it seems.
The serum is working, and the side effects are manageable.
Right, first off, you're going to get rid of your disease, Joe. Rabies is a bad thing to have, and getting rid of diseases is currently free. So I'm going to get rid of all our diseases. Oh boy, that was tough.
Oh, it's into the wheel. That's the wrong setup. Up to another shovel.
I'm going to try the Champion Hag next.
That's a good idea. I haven't seen that one pop up on my list yet, I think. Well. 6 runes in a straight line, that's pretty good for 100% rune battle setup.
Yeah, not too bad at all. You won't have trouble finding them.
No, indeed. Don't have to go exploring at all, which is nice.
I'm trying to remember what I brought along for the hag the last time. I remember bringing a flagellant because the flagellant could keep setting her up with bleed if he wasn't in the pot. And if he got out of the pot, he was able to heal himself back up. Probably bring another... we won't be able to do hag this week. We need to get rid of some quirks on people I want to bring on. I was going to bring on Dismas and have him be a riposter, and because she likes to do stuff like attack everyone with season and stuff like that. And that'd be handy enough to get rid of. But like he's got Kleptomania, and I'm not going to take him on a mission with Kleptomania.
No, definitely not.
It's just never worth it. Plus, we can get better trinkets when we kill one of the other bosses at some point. That'll be fine.
That's another fight straight away. Good crit from my Dresser. Just straight up murders those dudes.
It's always nice when Jester's able to actually do something.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can alternate between. Win Crusader for any emergency heals, but it's only a penance mission, should be fine. Right, shortened runes.
Pace out the halls of your lineage once familiar, now foreign. Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage. Eradicated.
So I've done, I think, 4 or 5 fights, and even though I've got an abomination in my party, I'm now with less stress than I entered the dungeon. Like everyone, it's just no stress.
Or is it
It's just thanks for having a Jester.
Great for that. Yeah, they're pretty great for that in these places. Oh well, we've got 3 fights still to go now. Got 2 rooms, and then 1 in the corridor. That kind of sucks. Not a lot of fights in this dungeon.
More like fightist dungeon, am I right?
Oh yes, indeed.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. Another one.
Tell you man, it feels like going on holiday when you go to like a short apprentice dungeon.
I know, it's brilliant, isn't it?
Annihilated. Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Of course, I get rid of my shovel and then I find a grave.
Too true in real life as well, Joe.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all. Decimated. As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Oh, wow. That's really, really good to have a random drop from an apprentice dungeon.
What's that, mate?
A crescendo box. Very rare trinket. Plus 2 speed, plus 15% damage, plus 10% stress.
That sounds pretty good, yeah.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands. Be gone, fiend.
Oh, the Abbey's free. Nice. Enormously stressful.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Of course, the caretaker. Back in the Penance Hall. I swear he spends most of his time in my
I mean, he probably has a lot to repent for, like abandoning you at the start of your quest.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Holy Fountain. What's a Holy Fountain do again?
Bloody hell, mate. I found a leper.
No way. Are you sure?
Yeah, and he comes in at rank 2, which is nice.
Not terrible.
Can fire this Vestal.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Let me have a look at my buildings that I'm trying to save for.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
I think we're saving towards the granary puppet theatre.
I'd say you get the puppet theatre from having gotten the granary myself. It is okay. It gets you like 5 or 6 free food a week, which saves you money over the course of the very long run kind of thing. But like the stress relief would probably be more useful first.
That's true. I do need 200 crests over that. I've only got 123 at the moment. And those are going to get used on other things at the moment too.
I'm going to find out if this stacks. It does! That's ridiculous. Have you ever found the Altar of Light in the ruins, Joe?
I think so, yeah.
It gives you a buff of plus 30% damage, the one that Dismas had last time I was off to fight the Necromancer.
Oh, yeah.
They stack, Joe.
That's pretty good.
Because I found 2 in a corridor and I figured I may as well find out, just in case they didn't, and I'd know for future reference. So my Grave Robber now has plus 60% damage until camp.
That's pretty great.
Pretty great. And good to learn for future reference.
Well, so my leopard kind of sucks. He's got 3 negative quirks, one of which is compulsive, and the other is dark temptation. He's going to interact with things and be annoying.
Sounds like you might need to take a break.
Yeah, I might need to fix them up.
Corridors and sloped walls of our
But which skills do you recommend as well then for a leopard? Because I know you've used one a lot.
Yeah, weapons do 2 things, Joe. They hit things. They hit 1 thing or they hit 2 things. Chop and hew. That's it.
Chop and hew, okay. Fair enough.
All idle heals plus 33% stress healed. Nice. Well, yeah, let me just have a look at my leopards to confirm for sure, but...
I imagine Purge might be kind of useful.
Yeah, like you have Chop and Hew are the ones you spend money on leveling up. You have Purge at level 1 at least, because it doesn't matter if it hits or not, it clears the corpses anyway, which is handy for getting rid of the corpses in the front row that you've just murdered. And then I have Revenge, because...
Withstand? Revenge, okay.
Withstand is also pretty nice because you can heal stress from yourself, but then you mark yourself, and you get plus 25% prot while you're marked, so it's kind of a tankier skill, and I don't like it as much as just hitting things, so...
Fair enough.
Like, if you want to go for a tanky skill, I take Solemnity over Withstand, because Solemnity heals you actual health, which can get you off of Death's Door, and it could also buff your move resist, because getting moved is bad for a leper, because they want to be in the first 2 rows and nowhere else. And they take forever to move back as well. Intimidate could be kind of useful, but it's also one of those things of, again, you could be hitting things instead of reducing their prot by 40% over a couple of turns.
That's fair.
Like, I like Revenge more than either of the others because of the fact that Revenge buffs your accuracy, because lepers have terrible accuracy, like, just the worst.
I could give those a go. What I might do is send him off to the sanitarium though before I start using him, just to get rid of those 2 really annoying things. Compulsive.
A good idea.
Well, they're cheap and not locked in. It's only $7.50 to get rid of compulsive. I'll start giving him a go. Oh wow, my man-at-arms is just racked up negative quirks all over the place now. Do they actually have any range skills? They've got one bellow, which I'm not using, even though it's kind of hilarious. But I don't use that, so I'm okay with them having some negative range skill quirks. Especially as two of them are locked in already, so that's good. I might get rid of
We
that.
are pretty good. So I don't have any.
Oh, we should get rid of these negative diseases.
Hag has high blight resist, I think, doesn't she?
I think so.
So for the Hag champion, I'm thinking Flagellant, Highwayman, Grave Robber, and Vestal.
That sounds pretty good, I think.
Because the Flagellant can either keep stacking bleed on her, or go in the pot and come out fine. And the Highwayman can riposte her. Grave Robber can just keep throwing things at her, and the Vestal can keep everyone topped up. Should be.
Yeah,
okay.
sounds pretty solid. Bless you.
Thank you. Oh, I forgot to take my bloody hay fever tablet this morning. That's probably why I'm having so much trouble seeing today.
That makes sense.
Right, so what are we going to want for the Hag? So,
Let's go for another short dungeon. Get more loot. Oh, I was lucky. Nearly forgot to take any shovels to the Weald. That would have been bad.
yes, it would. Yeah, that's not a summary. You got a summary.
Skip that bit.
Yeah, getting 10% HP back and getting 2 speeds and losing 20% stress loss. 10% less stress, yeah, it's probably better than carrying around your own head. For now, at least. Yeah, let's go for that. Medium wheel.
As time wore on, her wild policy of self-experimentation grew intolerable. She quaffed all manner of strange fungi, herbs, and concoctions, intent on gaining some insight into the horror we both knew to be growing beneath us. The change in her was appalling, and no longer able to stomach it, I sent her to live in the Weald, where her wildness would be welcomed.
Yeah, that's probably the nicest thing the Ancestor's actually done.
There is method in the wild corruption here. It bears a form both wretched and malevolent.
Do you mind spoilers about the intros to the bosses, Joe?
No.
Because yeah, like the hag is probably the only one so far where the Ancestor actually did something relatively nice-ish.
Yeah.
Like most of the hard time was like, yep, so I murdered these people, and I murdered these people, and then these people got murdered, coincidentally. And with the hag, it's just like, yeah, she kept like taking mushrooms and stuff and turned herself into something too weird even for me, so I just sent her off into the forest. It's like, well, that's practically ambivalent.
Yeah, that's not bad at all, really.
I mean, compared to practically everything else, it's not bad at all.
Eradicated. Obliterated.
Oh wow, how did this have 145% stun radius? Maggots are apparently quite tough to stun.
Destroyed.
I did not know that.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
I forgot to get unparalleled finesse with the camping skill. Dumbass. So goddamn dumb. It's fine.
Oh, Shamble Altar.
What are you currently doing, Joe?
think-
What mission style?
It's an apprentice short in the Weald.
Waiting to be
Oh, you'll be fine, so. I mean, you haven't got like 4 levels of people, do you?
No. I mean, they're not great people, but like, my Abomination is actually pretty solid and good.
I mean, if they're like level 2 or 3, you'll probably walk all over us. Plus, then you'll get a chance of getting some of the good perks and relics from it.
Yeah, I'll do this. We can do this. I'll do it now, before the next fight. Because everyone's kind of solidly good at the moment. So let's just do it first. And I've got a few torches. 2 torches left. So, this is the best time. Alright.
As the fiend falls,
I forget he
faint hope blossoms.
surprises when he comes in. That's why we can.
Sure, the first hit I take this entire mission and it's a crit for 24.
Oh wow, mate. I mean, 2 effectively wasted moves for all back in the proper position.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Can you guys try hitting things, please, at all? Like it doesn't even have that much dodge.
Yeah, people just missing all over the place now.
Yeah, like missing my dazzling light to stun it, missing my riposte against it, missing just everything.
Well, that's not good at all, man.
No, it's not ideal. Dismas is now on perilously low health. I was hoping to stun him before he, hurt us again, and I could spend the next turn healing, but,
Gnawing
nope.
uncertainty, the birthplace of dread.
Okay, finally got things under control despite now I'm doing some damage to him.
Good.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Alright, check screen up. There we go.
Decimated. Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. Annihilated. This expedition at least promises success.
That's actually a really useful scout. Now I know roughly where the boss is.
In Radiance, may we find victory. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
One of those tentacles that came out just crit for like a lot of damage. and added 44 stress.
44 is quite a lot of stress, Joe.
Yeah. The thing is dead the next time it takes an action now, because it's got enough bleeding blight to just straight up murder it now.
But still, you could have done without that damage in the first place.
Yeah. Hopefully my Jester will get a turn before
it's on 1 health.
it gets a turn.
1!
That my Jester didn't.
Returns even the
It's the first time I defeated the Shambler. I got the Ancestor's Candle.
Ancestor's Candle is real good. It's like a Sun Ring or the Heaven's Hairpin, but better.
A dizzying fall.
Yeah. I could combine that with a Sun Ring as well, just to
Bring some
make
water.
something really good and damaging. Let's use my last torch to get a little bit of light. Everyone's got bleeds and unfortunate things at the moment, but it's fine. You can eat some food. As long as I keep forward and do the hunger check. We're good.
Would you go so far as to say this is fine, Joe?
This is fine, yes. Everything's fine. No. Fine, Sparks.
Death by inches.
Jesus, what the hell was that? You know the little spiders? The spiders that normally like web you up for like 1 damage on lower difficulties.
Yeah.
Yeah. On Champion they're like spit, crit, 17.
Yes, their crit damage does absurdly high amounts. They just don't crit much on the lower difficulties, so you pretty much never see it.
Apparently not.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Whilst I'm trying to hit my Jester. That's just rude.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
Who could have guessed that'd be where the boss is?
I'm in the pitch black now.
A moment of respite, a chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
And quest complete. Back home we go. Came out there with 12,000 gold. It's pretty good. All treatment facilities are free. That's nice.
Torch up.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted,
And that's the remaining
and
fruit they
purpose is
have.
made clear.
Pretty close to doing
I swear, like, at least half of my roster will only take flagellation, and my caretaker is always in there. It's really done, he's in there again.
Sounds like a good excuse to go ahead and get yourself more flagellation cloisters.
Yeah, I could do. Don't want to spend the money.
It's only like a handful of busts. They got a second one boost.
Yeah, I could do it.
Twisted and maniacal. A slathering testament to the powers of corruption.
I should use tracking shot first. My dumbass. Oh, it doesn't matter because Dismas is going into the bot apparently.
Precision and power.
We put the vessel in the pot, that's fine by me. Oh, that's an attack I haven't seen her do before. She has a move called Taste the Stew. Because Dismas came out of the pot, she took a spoon and tasted him, and he took health and stress damage, and she gained health back.
Yeah. That's pretty great.
That's pretty neat. Yeah, we're not going to strike the pot vessel. We're just going to stay in there because we're going to murder the heck out of her. Champion Hand's actually pretty easy if you just don't worry about whoever's in the pot at all.
But less people will be eaten.
Yeah, yeah.
Finely crafted instrument of butchery and bloodshed.
Free weapon upgrade. Cool. Also, hang on. The event last week said it was idle heroes get minus extra 33% stress release. Yet, everyone's still equally stressed as they were last time. Doesn't seem right.
Were they people who are in like the treatment wards or somewhere else?
No, I just said idle people get minus 33%.
No, but I meant, were those people you're looking at in the treatment ward or whatever?
No, they weren't.
Oh.
Because yeah, like you're still afflicted from your deal with Necromancer, so that's why I was hoping that you were going to get like half or a third of your stress off. But
I don't think when you've become afflicted, I don't think stress will drop idly in town.
Handy to learn that, I suppose. All right.
I don't think it will, or like it drops by a very small amount. I don't think it can remove the affliction. Here's a.
Well, apparently you only gamble, so. Give me the thrill of fortune and the risk of ruin. I have no interest in revelry. I wish to wager.
Well, I've got a rank 0 Hellion available, so
There's a no rank a Hellion.
Better than no Hellion, yep. Also got a rank 3 Grave Robber and Harbalist available. I might pick them up anyway. Actually, I'm going to spend the scrolls and the things to upgrade my barracks to 30 people. Why not? Let's do it.
I could do with another one of those Cherugian charms and give our people some time to distress. So who would we bring for that?
Right, let's go on another journey with my antiquarian, I think. We'll try out the leper. I forgot he had another quirk I want to remove, but I put other people in instead, because everything was free, so I was locking in good stuff, moving bad stuff. So I'll bring him in for a mission. Let's bring my Hellion to level her up, my new Hellion rather. So that's the for my new grade roller. I'm going to use her. No, Arbalist came in with Kleptomaniac, so I'm probably not going to use either of those new level 3 people.
Come on, fucking Runes Tactician on Renault. Given he's good against holy stuff anyway. They're all fine. Geez, it gets expensive to remove quirks from people.
Yeah, it really does. I think giving my leper a sun ring is a good idea for the extra accuracy.
Yes, yes it is. I gave him a focus ring as well, because that way you get like plus 12 more % accuracy.
Oh yeah. Lose a bit of dodge, but he has a ton of health.
Yeah, like lepers are very much the front line. Like they just stand there and hit everything in the face until they don't move anymore.
I put him in rank 2 though, because I want to level my Hellion up.
Oh yeah, Hellion 1, rank 2. Like lepers are 1 and 2. As long as they're in the first 2 ranks, they don't care.
To prosecute our war against the swine, we must first scout their squalid homes.
bring along this dog man.
To a killing blow.
I kind of wish the one that says exposed to a killing blow only happened when you actually got put into death blow, because otherwise it's just like, nah, it's fine.
Yeah, makes sense.
Slow death, unforeseen, unforgiving. As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Alright, let's go off this dungeon.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
I was planning to go do like a champion dungeon of some sort, because I've been doing a lot of short ones, but that event came up, so I just shoved everyone who was good into a facility.
The best thing to do.
Oh well, it's nearly 5 PM, I just realised. I think I'll do one more run, then I might grab something to eat.
Same.
Press disadvantage.
Yeah, watch
no
something for an hour or two.
As we saw, I was watching some Running Snippet earlier, was it in... I'll try talking again once I'm not going to distract myself. There's a new film from Netflix on their site called How It All Ends.
Okay.
Some sort of apocalyptic event happens, no one understands what's going on, and Forrest Whitaker and another guy who looks vaguely familiar from other things have to cross the country and get, like, it's Forrest Whitaker's daughter and the guy's wife who's in San Francisco, and they're having to, make their way across country as society destroys itself.
Okay, that sounds kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Might be worth checking out. Oh, I hate these. It's a 90% exploration, but I'm right in the middle. 4 rooms to the left, 4 rooms to the right.
Yep.
So, backtrack.
All the backtracking.
Go. At least it gives me maximum opportunity to loot. And finding traps. Confession boots, that's stress heal, isn't it? Yeah.
It can be, but wait, if you have I think it's a holy water, then that'll get you more from that.
More stress heal, yeah.
Can also purge negative quirks as well.
Okay, that's cool. Didn't know that.
Great is the weapon that cuts on
Hey,
its
another
own.
Champion Necromancer, but I'm not going to interact with this one, not with my level 0s here.
Well, you did say you have to come back, don't you, Joe? I mean...
Yeah, but like, I will need to go past it, like, I need to go past it to go explore the other rooms.
True.
And then I have to go back for it again if I really wanted to summon it. But I don't,
What?
Not with this
Did you
script.
say it's level 0 you have, is it?
Yeah.
Then no. No, not worth it.
Well, I've got a level 0. I've got a level 4 antiquarian, but she doesn't do much to the champ.
Yeah, a level 4 Antiquarian is kind of equivalent to a level 0 of anything else, so...
Like, she didn't really do a lot in the fight to it when I fought one, you know, a minute ago. She just kind of tried to blight it up as much as possible for a tiny amount of damage.
Persistent, tiny damage, you know? It's consistent.
Yeah.
A full pack often attracts unwanted attention.
How many rooms do I have? Yeah, skip that.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left
Grab that
unanswered.
key.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. Mortality clarified in a single strike. Her death by inches. Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade. If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption. The twisting tunnels seem a little less impossible. My obsession caused this great foulness, and it is shameful that I must rely upon you to set it right.
I just realised, with my, you know, we were talking about the accuracy of the leper being quite bad.
Yes.
I'm throwing out here that my Helmmaster currently has 0 accuracy. Which is kind of not great. My new Hellion has 20 accuracy. Antiquarian also on 0. But my leper currently has 107.
Doesn't sound too bad when you put it like that, really.
No, like the rings I equipped on him are quite good at giving him a lot of accuracy, it seems. Oh hey, another Chandler altar. Let's just leave that one alone as well.
They really want you to have a go.
Especially because I've run out of torches now anyway, so you know. Should have bought more, I think. It's alright, only 2 rooms left.
I don't really want any of those trinkets from any of those bosses. I think I'll call it here for the time being. I'm going to save and I'll come back and decide what I'm going to do after dinner. In the meantime though, thanks for watching.